Hi folks, today I'm coming at you from a house where we have some buyers in contract. Very gorgeous place. I'm here, it's apropos to our discussion this week because this week we're going to be talking about value. We're going to be specifically narrowing in on the Zestimates that come from Zillow, Redfin estimates, and whether or not those hold any weight in our industry. The reason why being here for today is related to this topic is because I was here to meet the appraiser. The appraiser is here for our buyers that are relying on loans to purchase a house. It's one of the first steps in the process. The appraiser determines what the appraised value of the house is. Quick introduction to some terms. The appraised value of the house is different from the market value, and that is different, way different from the Zillow or Redfin value. So definition, the market value of the house is what a buyer is willing to pay for the house. Most of the time, especially when there's multiple offers on a house, the market value is determined by whatever the offer is that was accepted by the seller. Bam, market value. I've had a couple of panicked clients in the last couple of weeks check out the value on Zillow or Redfin for their own homes and text me or call me because those values are lower than what they had hoped for or what they had wanted. And those poor folks were relying on those values as a metric of truth. Here's the truth. Redfin and Zillow they are proprietary. We agents have nothing to do with the algorithms that feed into that dollar that they assign to any given home. What we know to be true is that when we put a house on the market, at the beginning of the marketing period, the Redfin or Zillow or whoever else will assign a dollar value, what they believe the home is going to sell for. The more clicks that house gets, the more people who are interested in that home, that value slowly starts to edge up. So we know that there is something in the inputs that are related to the level of interest of the home. But we also know that those algorithms are based on past data. They're looking months in the past to try to determine what is going to happen in the future. And needless to say, they're imperfect. Needless to say, they're not humans. Needless to say, they don't have the wherewithal to be able to capture the real-time data that we agents have. When we're networking with the other agents, when we're understanding what the pending prices are before it becomes public data, we're making real-time decisions. So all that is to say that if you are an owner of a house that you purchased somewhat recently and you're seeing the value of your home on Redfin or Zillow slowly start to tick down, because that's the market we're in right now, especially given that we're just coming off the winter and comps are not great right now, don't worry, it's not real. If you want a real answer, reach out to us, reach out to your agent, reach out to some trusted advisor that can give you a better sense of what's happening in the market now and in the future. Where do I go with this conversation from here? I think the next valuable thing to understand, because last week we talked about how the list price is different from what the market price is going to be, is that the appraised value of the house is also different from the market value. Now, this is a message for buyers because buyers will oftentimes look at what Redfin or Zillow says and says, oh, well, that must be the value. I'm not paying a cent over that. That is not the best way to come up with a strategy for purchasing a home because sometimes a house is worth less. Sometimes a house is worth more. Like I said, a real human being agent will help you with that. The appraised value is different from the market value because the appraised value will be a reflection of comparable sales in the area. It will be a number that is used as collateral for the bank on the asset that is your home. So if somebody borrows a whole bunch of money to buy a house, that bank needs some sort of recourse should the buyer default, should the new owner of the home suddenly disappear off the face of the earth. That bank can go back out to the open market and reasonably be expected to capture the appraised value of the home. It's typically conservative. So most of the time, the market value is higher. In our market, the market value is higher than the appraised value. So I hope I caused not more confusion, but less. Bottom line, don't put too much weight on the Redfin or Zillow estimates of value because they're not real. Call us if you have any questions. Bye.